Hey, welcome back, Rankers. Coming to you from a bar in Dubai somewhere. On the way home, didn't know where I was going to be doing the show from this week, so I've got a few spare hours here in Dubai, so we thought we'd do it here. It's a balmy 42 degrees Celsius, so lovely, going back to 12 degrees in Melbourne, which I'm looking forward to. Thank you for all the comments last week about brand. I'm going to continue banging on about this week, and I've just been exploring a couple of different ideas, and I appreciate your feedback and your thoughts on this. So the theory is that if you are stronger in a particular category with your brand, you'll probably rank higher for that than someone who's not strong in that category. And I just want to show you an example of what I'm doing here. So this is AdWords preview. So this is typically what we'll use these days to try to get a semi-accurate measure, I guess, of where something ranks in the territory that you're looking for. So for instance, here I'm selected Melbourne, and the phrase that I'm checking is home loans. Now we can see here the number one, and this tool is actually to make sure your ads are appearing and see what your ads look like, but we're not using it for that. So you can see here we've got Aussie.com.au is the number one result, and then we've got a couple of brokerage sites or affiliate sites like CanStar, Rate City, and then we've got the banks, ING Direct, NAB. So what I've then done is I've gone into Google Trends and I've said, okay, show me Aussie home loans, show me NAB home loans. You can see here over the last 90 days, Aussie home loans as a phrase gets searched a whole lot more in Australia than NAB home loans does. I haven't tried ING Direct, but that would be interesting. See, home loans. I'm just hoping that music in the background doesn't come over the top, or else we're going to have ads on this. So ING is not really there at all. So we'll just take that out. Now, the reason I've chosen this phrase is because this is something that you hear a lot, because that business, which is now owned by one of the big banks, was always talking about Aussie home loans. That's what I talked about, Aussie home loans. That was the phrase. So then when you go and have a look at, say, the backlinks, and to do that I'm using the SEMrush tool. I'm doing a comparison of backlinks. And look, this is 100% accurate, but you can cross-match this with, say, Majestic SEO or any of the other backlinking tools that measure backlinks. And it says, here's some other sites or competitors that we can compare with. So we're doing a comparison between Aussie.com.au and NAB. Now, important to note that we are doing the comparison here across the whole domain, not the target page, right? So, but you can see here, Aussie home loans, they have their scores like some of the other tools like Majestic. So you got 21 for domain score, 32 for trust score, 40. I don't know how those work or how those calculations are made up, but what I'm really interested in is, I guess, the number of domains. And you can see here we've got Aussie Home Loan has 926 domains linking to it, whereas the NAB has 3,800 domains linking to it. And you can see, you can look at a variety of metrics here. You can go and look at the predominant anchor text, all those sorts of things. But what it says here to me is that, look, Aussie.com.au it has a minuscule amount of backlinks when compared to the big bank, right? But they are stronger in their category for home loans. In addition to that, I would also say that the page that is ranking for Aussie home loans is it's probably a little bit over optimized in the page title because we've got home loans twice, but we do have home loans in the URL. Whereas you look down at and you look at, say, CanStar, we can see the URL is home loans. We can see the URL is home loans for Rate City, and we can also see that we've got home loan rates, home loans here. And ING, same thing. When we get down to the NAB though, we can see we have this really long URL. So we've got personal loans, home loans. Now there is a school of thought, and I've seen it pop up more and more and more, is that the longer that we have these URL structures, the better it is for signaling to Google that we have depth in our content, because it shows all this structure. That's not true. What it does is it makes it difficult for the user to find out actually what that is. So, we could have a couple of things going on here, but I just wanted to show you that to say that, look, whoever has all the backlinks doesn't win. Here's a, you could say relatively smaller brand. I mean, they've been around a long time now, but not as long as the NAB. And they are owned by, I think, Westpac Bank now, Aussie Home Loans, that is. And you can see that all the backlinks that you can eat doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be the number one to rank. And when you go back and have a look at this, I think Google will use something like this as a tiebreaker in a similar way to how it maybe uses PageRank. If it finds that a brand has a strong search volume for a particular category, it could be football jerseys, it could be whatever it might be. But if you start to see with your content that people are starting to Google your brand more and more, that's really, really good. So keep doing that. Hopefully that's helpful. Back in Melbourne in a couple of days, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. And look, if you've got any questions, if you've got an opinion about this, please share. If you've got any examples you'd like to discuss, happy to have a look at them as well on the show. And please, if you get any benefit from these videos at all, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel and also share with your friends, because sharing is caring. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye.